This is Varsha, and you are watching the series of success stories brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. So, as you all know, in this segment of ours, we talk about the prominent achievers of our country who have made India proud in some way or the other. The main focus of our series is to make you all know about the success and achievements of our prominent guests. So, today, in the same sequence, we have with us Mr. Muniinder Anand, who is the Managing Director, India and South Asia Center for Creative Leadership. But before we actually start the conversation with him, let's quickly have a look at a very small video telling you about what we actually do.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hi, sir, how are you?
Good afternoon, Varsha.
So, sir, before we actually start the conversation, I'm very keen to know that how did you actually, land up to the idea of choosing this particular profession for yourself?
So, Varsha, what I would say is that I'm a classical example of man proposes and God disposes. What I mean when I say that is that I probably have all the qualification one needs to be a successful finance professional. But then, as they say, you don't choose everything, you go with the flow, and going with the passion of serving organizations. I've had the good fortune to be in consulting for over 25 years. I think my qualification in finance has helped me greatly because it's provided me an eye for detail even when I'm working and supporting clients in the leadership space. I'm able to work with them in a fashion where the eye for detail, the need, the sense of asking questions, deeper questions is really, really helpful.
Right, sir. So now moving ahead and talking about your journey so far. So, what sort of challenges you have to go through in your professional role, and also how did you actually overcome those challenges?
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Varsha. I think it's a great question. When you talk about challenges, it definitely has a negative connotation in terms of a word. So I would say heat experiences. I would probably replace challenges with heat experiences. So, like any other professional, also have had my areas where I've had heat experiences. But today, when I reflect back on those heat experiences, I'm I'm actually I feel I'm a better person, better professional because of the challenges slash heat experience I experienced many years ago in my career. So every heat experience that one has had, whether it is working with stretch targets, working with difficult bosses, working with demanding clients, so on and so forth, they're all culminating today and giving me what we call lessons of experiences that I can use in my day-to-day working.
All right, sir. So now moving ahead and talking about your current organization. So, what sort of services and the products are available for the people out there?
Great question, Varsha. And my simple answer would be that for the past 52 years, leadership development is all that we've been doing. CCL is a mission driven organization and deep rooted into research. So we strongly believe that the 52 years of legacy that we have, it's deep rooted into research and how we support and enable leader lives.
Amazing, sir. So now, moving ahead and talking about the future. So everyone do plans for their future. So what further plans are you having for the company as well and for your individual self in the upcoming years? So if you can please share a bit of those plans with us.
Thank you so much, Varsha. I think a great question. For the organization, Varsha, because I mentioned CCL is a mission-driven organization. So great. The plans that we have for India and South Asia, the region that I manage, is to further the mission of CCL in the region, and region being India and South Asia. Also, for us to be able to touch and enable leader lives in the region. And that's where I think the grand plans and working with a lot many more leaders. As we speak, CCL works with close 3,000 plus leaders annually. In the next couple of years, I plan to triple the number. So, working with close to 10,000 leaders every year is the mission that we have, that we are working towards. My personal plans, Varsha, if you ask me, is to invest a lot more in self development, because if I am a part of CCL, I think I need to role model as well. So that's where my plans come in and coincide with the plans that we have for CCL in the region.
Amazing, sir, and I wish you all the luck for all these plans of yours as well.
Thank you.
Right. So now moving ahead, sir, the gone approximately 2 or 3 years has made us all realize that how important it is to actually become Atmanirbhar. So, what are your thoughts or views on this Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign, an initiative by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji? So, what do you have to say on this, and also how is your company working towards this?
Great, thank you so much. So I'll take the simpler answer first. So with due credit to Honorable Prime Minister for the Atmanirbhar Bharat slogan, I would say uh, we also have contributed positively to this particular cause. And what I can clearly tell you is, a month ago, we launched a joint research with Standing Commission of Public Enterprise Scope, which was on future fluent public sector leader in India. It was the first time in the country a research of this magnitude was launched, and is being very, very positively received, I would say. What I mean when I say that is that we've had 700 plus responses to the survey, and we have had personal interactions with close to 25 senior execs from public sector. So there is enough and more sponsorship to the research that we've done in this particular year. At the back of the research, we are also putting together a program that will support future fluent public sector leaders in the country. My personal view, as we talk about leadership development as well, is the work of leadership development needs to start with self. And I think that's where Atmanirbhar Bharat or Atmanirbhar itself is completely aligned to the way CCL works with client partners and leaders itself.
Right, sir. So now, as you know, that this year India would be celebrating the 75th year of independence, which is famously known as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So, what are your thoughts, or what would you like to say on this, as in how far we have come, and also what is your vision pertaining to this?
Great point, Varsha. And my personal view is that gone are the days where we were looking at multinational companies, and we have a lot more Indian companies that have gone multinational. A small endeavor from myself and also from CCL would be to further enable and nurture the talent in India to be able to go even faster and quicker into the overall purpose and mission that we have.
Very, very rightly said, sir. So now comes the question, which I personally, love to ask our awardees, and that is, what are your feelings on winning this Business Leadership Award for yourself?
It's a very humbling feeling, Varsha, to be winning this award, and it's the same feeling that a captain has when and in India, cricket is known to everyone. So when the India team wins a match, the captain lifts the trophy. I think I have the same feeling. It's a very humbling feeling, and also a feeling of recognition for the efforts that we as a team have put in the past 5 years to reach this particular stage. So full gratitude to the India Achievers Forum for recognizing the effort, and also credit to the team for enabling and supporting me in this success.
And I once again congratulate you on this achievement of yours, sir.
Thank you so much, Varsha. Really appreciate it.
Right, sir. So now, as we have discussed a lot about your professional role and also the future plans that you're having in the upcoming years, tell us about a bit about the CSR activities too that you are involved in, please.
Great. Thank you so much. So, CSR activities, like I mentioned to you earlier in the conversation, CCL is a mission driven organization and a registered not for profit in the US. So, we strongly believe in giving back to the communities that we work with. For us in India, we are associated with a number of old age homes. We are associated with orphanages where we go and pro bono deliver leadership development lessons. All of us in the organization are fully committed to the larger purpose of nation building. So anything that comes our way, we don't have to ask for too much from the staff. They all raise their hands voluntary to be able to contribute to the larger purpose.
Lovely, sir. So now, before concluding our wonderful session, what message or mantra you would like to give to our younger generation to become successful in their careers?
Thank you so much. So two parting thoughts that I will have, Varsha. One is uh, everyone needs to believe that they're leaders. So it's not just leaders at the top; it's leaders across levels and across organizations that we speak of. My favorite quote, Varsha, that I'll probably want to leave the viewers with is: leadership is like a muscle. The more intelligently you train, the better you get. So keep practicing leadership, and trust me, you'll get stronger and benefit from the overall experience.
And I'm pretty sure that these words of yours would surely be helping out the youngsters out there, sir. So thank you so very much for joining with us today, sir. It was pleasure talking to you, and I wish you all the success for all your future endeavors as well. And may you continue to inspire us the way you are doing. Thank you so very much for your time.
Thank you so much, Varsha. Thank you for the opportunity and all the best.
Thank you, sir.